Batisi TV, lawan Rashipi daka Frank Yamaha, dan Maxi Sport Scooter Aerox 155. Ringkat baganet foodish, ordar mapi, nginwan ramani, hakir dobyeng jongpi.
Haga arfulai terik unai wing arajar arfuar la Pyndep ya ka niam garukom ban penkhoi ya ka met ka pasa jongki Ngut ki bala Shah Siat yap hagi pulit jongka Assam haga snong Mukroh arngut naki ki badai na ka niam tre la Shutang bat arngut pat ki badai ka niam Kristan la Shutep haga ni ka sngi menteri rangba ka Jelau Konrad ke Sangma harengkat ka jingsan ran lang jong sembut menteri rangba uba Preston Tensong ki menteri sarkar bakentup yo ba sniaw balang dhar uba kermen jela uba renik tan tongkhar kila lek ngolem syaki yeng jong ki balaklat kat baya kamet yap jong forest guard ka Assam pan lapen kit no hagani hi kasngi sha Assam
Bila bina. Ini bangga. Lock.
Ini loh. Situ baik? Situ baik? No.
Itu ngapon sih, sudah ngapon sih.
No, I'll leave something first. I'll leave something. I'll just check my house.
ICM saya tu, tolong bah. Kini kami kuat menikmati kampung berpi kumti wahai senang bro, Jong kini ya. Kalau bangiru, nadin pelan sombit kampung ni kini kami merodok. Kebangir ayo ayo pelan ayo di titik. Namar kejingi keren mentah kadang nyai. Te hakawi day beda kini ki isu wajian ni. Malaysia ICM bagi bro menyelesaikan Delhi. Kalau mani keren pulang bah. Umroh ban penting na maka song sup song sai kejing ya kan don su nang ni sekma bat ya kata mendai tak hang ni pembemut hakin ni borok kilai pundul teli ke sino iba ong no ba usamla mane ukren nomor ka isu kolong balada 4 la ai ban resolve ya kan isu ka mut kan ni kan ya jian ka puas tapi ka bangamut no kolong ba ICM no ngiru la mane apa apa bagi wan chane ngi keren mai kan isu mereka ni isu kandang ya jia la dengan parla ban ritran thano ya itu bijakai khasi joni ya badai ban chane to lanungi pendep ya kata min parla ban tang baka kam kelas tang kejing keren kelas tang tementa kabangi mut ban ong nak leng sarkar kon ba kabagai ingin jikunduk la syai berhukum minister hadil hiru kalong ban penting na kat bom patla ban pendep ya kini kikot kisla la nak kejing keren kot kebencanai kebasani ban ritran thano ikini kisnong kabamot ingin penting na ingin ong yo home minister jong sarkar dia bu dei ban penting na banum don syuk ke kolom keram banum don kayu mesau banum don kayu ga kum bakal ajia kum lama bro sata kata ke de ba don kame tina kaliang jom ICM in batai so ICM bantu kami de long kejing tumu jom kolom bang yawan kenang biru nolor kini kejing cia nolong ikwa ban keduk ya piki ni nong sias nong bro kita don bro lai photo tu ligis nong Aradin berpelawan kenduk yang ipiru pilaya simkia bahai pilaya suluk bahai dengiru nak kalian surkar ngopi ya don kat bepi denrei new bok bajia kan kejinjia kap sumusi dengiwan kanang ni bengin don betah bepi ledu jom bejelar don betah bepi mangi borok ya don rekat bepi kumka surkar ndai su tang ya kan Mukroh ya don rekat bepi betah ya kilai peluru tulis nong kibat don hak mereka area jom ablo kuat jadi kuat bertip ya pi ya kami ketua bangi naga sarkar ya don kat berpi borok di live flow ini de kijing keren jom inang di semat kan nang ya de rei komo pingin penting na apa banang di semat kat bom parla ban poi sakaya sai kot ya sai sla ban ya droy kamap topik yang ban ong ban hoi naduk ini bro live flow ini tidak dari sangi berkat bom pat poi kat ketua nak kalian sarkar ni lah apa kejelam jom siam pun batai ingin ai kejing penting na ba ka sarkar India kan penting na ba nam dei su banton kanu kejing puri purana ni semat hakaya hakayen hakatre kata leni hakanu ka kam ka sile sim dawai ko biong na kan tayo bala kadon kejing dia ba pimot ngai ai dawai ru kim Shah ini biasa di kum kita isu nomor balenyo ladaki kim la ban ai dawai ni le ko hapan ora nang ni hapan le ai kita gisno kadang katakan terkait kejing ya, kejing temu, kejing buat jompi kino yang langsung nunggu. Dia nang ada di banang ni semat dia penbet dia kata kenang banang ni semat kat bom parla ban pendep dia penrekam ke beda bat ke boundary bahkan don syuk anu kejing dia hadir nabut ke kejing dia khususi kumaupi kumbakajia menin mesti apa kena kasih dong jompi.
Kulit sungut lang itu. Man itu por, man siat di kulit resam. Oh, siat Penggi, yo permission ra. Yo permission. Tekile yo ke permission siat di fayarin. Man yo ke permission. Oh, esar sloy di usia Ngut. Teman ngan kalian yang ngaman isni yang nganong. Man ong la bun dikit puskat bun la yo permission am kam. La rai ke white klem pam yem to. Yem to so ke white pam boy yak seti. Mani ketengah kuat man. Kalau pak begini furs ini lah, ki permission ya usia. Dan ni teman, ki songut itu siap man. No permission lagi, no permission. They don't dare to fire because they don't have permission. Sorry, they don't give us permission to fire.
We have to tackle everywhere around India because on the very day we visit Shillong, most of the time we have to pay challan because we don't have any driving license. We don't have any proper document. Suppose my name is coming soon. On the voter ID, it was supposed to say that maybe DKHER is my title. Instead that they will put DIKHERE with Dikhare or some coming kachan, some tamar like that. In all our nickname, not our proper name. Sir, through this message to please express the central government to favor us to return back home. We cannot bear anymore. Otherwise, we need guns to fight to save ourselves. So that is a strong message. Please carry this message through the Home Minister also. We can never bear much more than we have faced. On that very day, I visit the areas of Alabang Road where I coordinate about the GPS. What I found there, I took a photo of a little child naked. I feel shame myself to take the photos of that mothers because she is naked. The road they are going through, the leopard are also feeling tired to climb the road. What they have faced, they drink the water, they take back. Sir, it is very, very, very unpleasant thing to see that. I saw in my own eyes. So, sir, regarding this, we are face to face. We don't bring any documents written also, sir. Please keep in mind and don't forget. As a chairman of Labang Nangplu, I request you to be our fighter, our heroes, a fighter of our heroes, not the one who will tackle our problem only by promising. Please fight for us. As far previous, we saw that you are the front leader who fight for our society, for our states, for our community. So, sir, this is a little thing. According to me, it is a little thing to fight because only Tuthart, not much, not the whole area. Only these areas who are majority by the Khasi people. How many our economy have been raped, have been robbed, and our virginity have been raped? We cannot civilize anymore. Sir, we are hoping to see you before. If you deny the problem, it means we have to defend ourselves because we are not more than like the wild animals. The wild animal that keep in the zoo is protected, but we are not protected. Sir. So, sir, through this, I think these people would like to hear something from you.
Express our deepest condolences to all the families who have lost their dear ones. This is not just a loss for the families or this village, but it's a loss for the entire state. And we are here to tell you that as a state we are grieving with you in this time of sorrow and this time of loss, where the government has decided to cancel every function, has decided to cancel every festival, any kind of program that is there. We have decided to cancel all of them just to show our solidarity with all of you. And I want to assure you that we are with you in this very, very difficult time. We have come here today to, of course, meet the family members, but also to meet all of you. Because we know the people of this area have been suffering for a very, very long time. And knowing the suffering that the people have been having here, we know that the root cause of all this problem is the border dispute. And that is the reason why in the last year and a half, as a government, we've been working that we are able to resolve this border issue. As you have mentioned yourself, Mr. Chairman, that this government in the past has taken concrete steps. We didn't just promise. Every single person who's sitting here are members of this committee. Barenik, our Deputy Chief Minister, Bapeston, Bakirmen, Masnyoba, all of them have been members in the committees which resolved 6 areas of differences in the border, which was never done before. This in itself is showing you that we are committed to resolving this. And yes, this area is slightly more complicated, but our commitment is equally strong to resolve it. Let me assure you that. And therefore, we will find a solution. It's not easy. For 45, 50 years, this problem has been existing. And we were not able to resolve it for whatever reason. But then, as I said, we have taken upon it ourselves that we have to resolve this. And I want to tell you that in the past, the discussions we had and the areas of, the focus in which we were able to move forward, people's will was very, very important. And I'm seeing here that the 36 villages that you've mentioned in the Khasi areas that are there, which are dominated by Khasi and Panar population, in these areas, the people have decided that they want to be with Megaman. So definitely we are seeing that we are starting off in the right direction. But as I said, this is a complicated discussion. After this incident that has happened, it has made it even more complicated now, because we are also very hurt with what has happened. And when we go and talk with them and we discuss with them, it is not the same way we used to feel, 6 months, 7 months back, or even just 1 week back. So there is a bit of anger and hurt inside us also. But we will discuss. For the benefit of the people, we will discuss. We would want the central government to be with us. And that's why we are approaching the Home Minister. I'll be meeting other officials, including the National Security Advisor also. In this area, as I said, even the Prime Minister's office has taken deep interest and concern over what has happened out here. And therefore, our visit tomorrow to Delhi will be very, very crucial. And I will assure you, and I'm assuring you now, that we will make sure that the voice that you have expressed today, the concerns you've expressed today, I will ensure that in the presence of the Honorable Home Minister, and I'm told that the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam also will join us later in the meeting, after our first meeting is over with the Home Minister. And if he does join us, I will make sure that all the points that you've mentioned about this, not only this incident, but also about this whole issue that you're having out here, about how the people are economically suffering, and as you said, people don't have even medical facilities, as you were mentioning just now. Even for medical facilities, you have to travel, and you're denied those medical facilities from that area. We will ensure that we are going to take this up. Not only that, other areas which suggestions have come that we must ensure that more manpower is there from the police side to ensure that we are able to, at least provide the safety and security to our people. I assure you we will take action on that side also. We have, of course, sanction for Boroto, and since the sanction is in the name of Boroto village, we'll have to go back to Shillong and examine all those aspects and see how we will work it out. We will have to talk and take the people into confidence also to explain to all the people of this region why we need to shift if we have to shift. So please allow us to discuss. Otherwise, the Honorable Home Minister was supposed to come tomorrow only to open and inaugurate the Boroto outpost. But now with this incident happening, we will go back to Shillong. We will consult the public in large, the local leadership at large, and then we will take the decision where everybody will accept that fine, we all agree that this is where it should be, and then we will move forward. But we will not delay it too much. We will not delay too much. We may not get 100% consensus, but what the majority of the people think, we will go ahead with that decision. Apart from that, we will also discuss with Government of India on how they should coordinate with Assam government and with Meghalaya government and ensure that no aggression should be there in this line, entire border areas. And all the aggressive forces that are there from the Assam side should also back out, and they should not be forcing and they should not be aggressive in these areas that are sensitive and this incident that has happened. So all these aspects will be discussed in the meeting today. I have come here today along with our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, our Honorable Ministers and the Cabinet colleagues, our MDCs and other leaders to tell you that we are with you in this time of sorrow and grief, and to tell you that we are here also to ensure that action is taken. We are also here to assure you that all the steps that are required to ensure that in future these kind of things and this oppression and this kind of difficulties you're facing should not be there, and also to assure you that the border issue is one of our top priorities, and we will do everything in our capacity to ensure that we are able to resolve the border issue at the earliest. I want to assure you that. So once again, I express my condolences to all the family members. I express my condolences to the entire village, and I want to once again tell you that we are with you in this difficult times and these times of sorrow. Right now, so I will not be able to answer that question. But as I said, that we have already instituted a special investigation team, SIT, which will be headed by the DIG of the Eastern Range, and we have been, in fact, instructions have been given that they should investigate at the earliest and ensure that proper and swift action is taken. And as I mentioned, that we have also discussed, I have discussed with the CM of Assam that this incident, we are going to ask Government of India that a central agency should investigate in this. Either NIA or CBI should inquire and investigate in this. And Assam government has agreed that they will cooperate, and they will also ask Government of India that central agency should investigate. So that is the status as of now, but we will ensure that investigation moves swiftly. Of course, incidents are obviously, are critical and are important from all angles. But the peace talks with the HNLC are different. The incident out here that has happened is different, though of course it is within the state. And it does concern all of us. Sorry, there's smoke coming. It does concern all of us. But as I said, the peace talks is something that is completely different, and we will ensure that that also moves forward in the right direction. So emotions are there. We are all very concerned, and we are all emotionally affected by seeing what has happened, and definitely there will be a reaction from some of the youths. That's something that we cannot deny, but we have to also realize that that is not always the only solution, and that is not always the only path that's there in front of us. And hence that we have to realize that ultimately to be able to achieve the development, achieve the peace, and achieve the overall goals that we have, there are certain ways that we can do this. And today in the democratic process and the government, there are many, many ways. And therefore we should ensure that violence should not be the way forward to find solutions to this. We are all upset, we are all angry about what has happened. But we will ensure that justice is done, and we'll also ensure that in the long run, the entire issue of this border issue, which is at the crux of all this tension that is always building up here, should be resolved at the earliest.